It sounds like the setup for a joke, a cat with a car collection. But in a world where pets have their own social media teams, personal stylists, and sponsorship deals, it's not that far-fetched anymore. Meet Nala, Olivia, or Chopette. No, this time the spotlight belongs to Tinker, a millionaire cat whose lifestyle has taken pet luxury to the next level, complete with a fleet of miniature luxury cars that would make even human collectors jealous. Let's rewind to where it all began. Tinker isn't just any cat. She was adopted by a billionaire entrepreneur who built an empire in the tech world. The story goes that during the early startup years, Tinker would sit beside her owner during endless coding sessions, quietly purring through every late-night breakthrough. When the company finally went public, the owner decided to celebrate not by buying himself another mansion, but by creating something truly unique for the little creature that had been there since the beginning. That's when Tinker's luxury car collection began. It started with a custom-built, remote-controlled Ferrari replica, perfectly scaled for her size. The car wasn't just for show. It had working headlights, a plush leather seat, and a tiny steering wheel modified so Tinker could ride it during photo shoots. It went viral instantly. Within days, luxury brands and car companies began sending custom-made replicas from Lamborghini, Huracans to Rolls-Royce Phantoms, all crafted just for this one pampered cat. Her garage now features over 15 miniature luxury cars, each worth thousands of dollars to design and build. There's a pink Bentley convertible, a black-on-gold Bugatti, and even a fully electric Tesla Model S with an engraved nameplate that reads Tinker Edition. Each vehicle sits in its own section of a climate-controlled display room, complete with LED spotlights and glass casings. The walls are lined with cat-sized driving gloves, tiny racing helmets, and gold-plated nameplates. And yes, Tinker drives them. In viral videos that rack up millions of views on Instagram and TikTok, Tinker is seen sitting confidently behind the wheel, paws resting on the dashboard as her car rolls gently across the marble floors of her mansion. Fans have dubbed her the Fast and the Furious. Luxury car enthusiasts, real ones, have even reached out to collaborate, offering to build her limited edition designs. One luxury brand even offered to sponsor a cat-sized Formula One race as a charity event, just to feature her. But Tinker's story is more than just viral fame. Her owner has turned her stardom into a philanthropic project. Proceeds from her branded merchandise, everything from model cars to Tinker plushies, go toward animal shelters and rescue organizations. The campaign slogan? Every cat deserves a ride. What started as a personal indulgence became a movement that raised over $2 million for animal welfare. Of course, critics have had their say. Many argue that such extreme displays of pet luxury are tone-deaf, unnecessary, and excessive, in a world where millions of animals struggle for survival. But Tinker as owner insists that's all for a good cause. If a cat in a Ferrari can help feed 10,000 strays, then it's worth every dollar. And maybe he's right, because whether people are laughing, admiring, or criticizing, they're still watching. And every view fuels another donation. What is fascinating about Tinker's story isn't just the cars. It is what it says about the new era of pet celebrity. We've moved beyond cute videos and costume contests. Today, pets can have full-scale luxury brands, sponsorships, and global fan bases. They earn money, build identities, and even influence design trends. Luxury brands that once catered only to the ultra-rich are now competing to enter the pet market, from Hermes pet carriers to Louis Vuitton doghouses. And Tinker, the car-collecting cat, is right at the center of this cultural shift. Her latest acquisition? A miniature Aston Martin, inspired by James Bond's DB5, with custom cat-sized seats upholstered in Italian leather. The owner joked that Tinker has better taste in cars than most humans. The car was unveiled in an online live stream viewed by over 8 million people. Her videos now feature cinematic setups, neon-lit garages, roaring engine sounds, and even drone shots of her driving through luxury hallways. Each post feels like a high-end car commercial, except the driver has whiskers. But when the cameras stop rolling, Tinker goes right back to being what she's always been, a cat. She curls up on the hood of her favorite car, the Ferrari replica, and naps in the sun, utterly oblivious to the millions watching her online. In a way, that's the charm. Beneath the gold-plated logos and sponsorship deals, Tinker reminds the world that luxury, fame, and wealth are human inventions. To her, the cars are just shiny toys. She doesn't know she's rich. She just knows she's loved. And maybe that's the most ironic thing of all. The cat with $1 million car collection doesn't care about any of it. But the humans around her do, and in trying to celebrate her, they've built a global phenomenon that blurs the line between love, luxury, and spectacle. So yes, Tinker might own a fleet of Ferraris and Bugattis, but to her they're just places to nap, explore, and maybe chase a toy mouse under. The rest, the fame, the fortune, the followers, that's all for us. And maybe that's the secret behind her success. She doesn't need the luxury life, but she's the only one truly living it.